It's a hyperextended left knee. Ernie Johnson, Greg Anthony, Kevin McHale here on the American Express Halftime Report. And here's the play.
Ooh.
And you could see the jolt that Durant took when Pachulia hit him with his back and his head on the left knee. Immediately he went to the locker room. It was moments after that when it was announced that it was a hyperextended left knee. An MRI has been scheduled. He will not return tonight. I mean, if you're a Golden State fan, you're holding your breath because you don't know what's going on right now. And if you're a member of that team or that coaching staff, that has to be something that you just will not leave your mind as you're playing this game right now, Ken.
You know, you're holding your breath too as a teammate. I mean, you're on the floor, you're playing, you walk in and you see your top player laying on a training table. He's already showered, he's out of the fight completely, and you know, you're not playing that well. And you walk up and how you doing? And in our case, it was Larry Bird, who was tough as nails. You say, Birdie, how you doing? And he'd look at you and say, oh, I'm hurting, man. And you'd go like, oh boy, you know what I mean? Hang in there, give him the slap. But you'd walk out of your room, you'd think, wow. You know, kind of the heart and soul of our team's laying on that table over there. And he's tough, and if he could play, he would play. Yeah. And it's a feeling as a player. You go, well, okay, we all got to band together. We got to play better. But you also know everything that guy does for your team, and you can't replicate that. No. You can't take a Kevin Durant. Who's going to play Kevin Durant for the for the Warriors?
Bottom line is, their season's basically in his hands. Let's face it. I mean, because it's not about the regular season record. I mean, God forbid that this is more significant than just a hyperextension. I don't see any scenario where this team can win it. Now, they still are a very good basketball team, but without Kevin Durant, that's really the guy that makes them different from what they were in years past because of his versatility on both ends.
You talk about the, excuse me, the injuries we've seen. Steph Curry on the wet spot last year slips, and this is one where Durant's looking at the rim, and here's Pachulia who falls into his knee. And it's one of those things you're not prepared for that impact.
You know, when you're playing, you can absorb almost anything you see coming. I mean, you're able to fight off because there's so much banging and pushing down in that paint. When your head is up and you don't see it coming, those are the ones that get you. I always said the ones you couldn't protect yourself with. You go to, for me, had it happen, that's why I limped today. You go to block a shot and you come down on the guy's foot and you just roll your foot. There's no protecting it at all. And you know, you can see Durant's head's up. He's not, and it's bam. And so your body, you just see the shock of his entire body absorbing that blow. And man, I tell you what, I hope it's just a small little slight hyperextension and he's okay, because I agree with you, Greg. He is a difference maker. They gave up a lot of pieces, you know, Harrison Barnes, a lot of different people to get him in there. You remove him and oh boy, I tell you what, you remove Durant